sick. I'm also a bit under the weather. Can't breathe, can't sleep. So, thought I'd crawl out of bed and make a video. It's 1:58 a.m. So, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I certainly did. And Santa was very good to me. So I thought, what the heck, I'll share with you all I got for Christmas. Well, actually, this is one of the things I got for Christmas. A new water bottle, easy to clean, and comes with a little secret compartment for putting your car key in, or money or something, in case you don't trust the gym lockers. Let's see. Serving tongs. Been going years without these. Just toughing it out, grabbing food with my bare hands. These are nice to have. Gold Bond body powder. Never know when that's gonna come in handy. Quick quack whistle. It's a I'm not sure if that's a duck distress call, mating call, a duck fart, I have no idea. But if the people I work with are ever annoying me, I know exactly how to get back at them. Tic Tacs. Arctic Rush. Less than 2 calories per mint. So, 1.9. Just like how the Wii, is going to be under $250. Nintendo, for months was touting competitively priced under $250. Yeah, $249.99. Not that I'm bitter. Chapstick. Toothbrush. Flarp noise putty. It's looks like a tub of Nickelodeon Gak or something. I could just do this for another 15 minutes. Okay. Lovely. Santa knows me too well. Scope. Mouthwash. Silly string. Or crazy string with a K. So, if you've seen Tom Hanks in Big, I think that movie popularized this and at least brought it back. It's that colored foam crap that shoots out of an aerosol can, and is a little bit harder to clean up than it's supposed to be, but it is still pretty fun, especially shooting it at pets. This is just a little lighty up ball, which doesn't lighty up, and didn't lighty up on Christmas morning. I guess it's broken. Oh well. Lottery tickets. These are a gag. They look pretty. They look like your regular little scratcher cards. And each one is like a 5K or $10,000 winner. So what you're supposed to do is, take it out of the package and put it in the Christmas stocking or in someone's birthday card, or if you're really an asshole, like a wedding congratulations card or something. Lottery ticket be tacky enough in the first place. This is just going above and beyond. Gum, which I don't chew, but that's okay. Kleenex. Another thing of Kleenex. Kleenex. Oh look, more Kleenex. I've got allergies, so that's cool. Soap. Speaking of soap, Purell hand sanitizer, and it has a little rat tail or possum tail or something. I guess it's supposed to, plug in here and you put it on your belt, and whenever some snotty kid's fudge-covered fingers gets all over you. I got another one too. Germ Blaster Blastin' Blueberry hand sanitizer. Funny story. If I may go on a tangent, and it's my video, so I guess I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm sure you guys stopped listening about 6.5 minutes ago. Years ago, I have the little soap plunger thing next to my sink. I'm losing feeling in my leg. And ran out because I wash my hands after I go to the bathroom, and you should too. So I went to the store, bought another one. Sometime later, I had a girl over, and I was in the kitchen or something. She calls me from the bathroom. She says, "Andrew?" I said, "Yeah." "Where's the soap?" I said, "It's on the counter right next to the sink." She says, "Where?" I'm like, "Right in front of you. I don't see it." So I'm walking to the bathroom. I'm like, "Right there." She goes, "That's not soap." I said, "Yeah, it is." She says, "No, it's not." I said, "Yeah, it's soap." She says, "It's hand sanitizer." I said, "Yeah, soap for sanitizing your hands." She said, "No, jackass, read the bottle." So I'm like, "All right." There is a difference between hand sanitizer and soap, and now I know. And knowing's half the battle. Just a shame you have to learn these life lessons by making yourself look like a jackass in front of a really pretty girl, but them's the breaks. Toothpaste. What I find funny, this is 2.8 ounces, so it's got the little, and that yellow bit right there is a picture of an airplane, and it says travel size, because anything over 3 ounces, TSA will chuck, because you might blow up the plane with it. Thanks, terrorists. Speaking of TSA, I got these bag clips for clipping bags. It wasn't like that when I left Kentucky. Now, to be fair, maybe it was TSA, maybe it was some baggage handler stepping on my bag, or maybe it's just because I suck at packing, although I am a Boy Scout. I know how to pack. Oh well. Speaking of TSA, you know those backscatter scanner doohickeys that, look at you naked, make sure you're not carrying any concealed weapons or bombs or something? Yeah. It's either that or getting a very thorough pat down. So I said, well, I guess you get to see me naked, so I get in that sucker and get scanned, step out of it, says, "Sir, we're going to have to pat down your right side." Really? What's the point of looking at us naked if you still have to pat us down? How many hundreds of thousands of dollars did you spend on these damn things? Arg, I say, arg. Thor, 100-piece puzzle. Minutes of fun. It's a 100-piece puzzle, and it's about a square foot. Mom and I put this together in like 12 minutes. I think we really bonded. I think that's about it for the Santa. Oh, I was over there because I was playing with it earlier. Little car with a balloon on top. That was a bad idea. Oh, being sick sucks. So, you get the idea. Just a little toy. You probably don't know what this is. It's because my mom's neighbor Patsy made this for us. My sister got a set. My mom got one, and I got one. These are for taking hot stuff out of the microwave with. I don't do a lot of microwave stuff, but I do some, so it's just really cute. And they're handmade, so it's pretty cool. Thanks, Patsy. Oh, this isn't a Christmas present. It's just something I took from my mom's. Pardon, that was disgusting. This is an exercise book, and it's called Staying Hard. That is the best name for an exercise book I've ever heard. Staying Hard. Let's see. Oh, 1980, so year I was born. Yep. Interesting to see that the entire contents of Staying Hard has now been reduced into a little blue pill. That joke would be a lot funnier if I had actually scripted this particular video, but I just rolled out of bed, so... Pitch pipe. This is not... The rest of these are gifts that were under the tree. Pitch pipe, Eisen barbershop bass. Not because I'm good at it, mind you, but because I can't sing high enough to get to the other parts. With one of these, I will make sure that anytime, anyone, anywhere tries to get a group to sing Happy Birthday to someone, that we all start in the appropriate key. And if we don't all stay in the same key, I'm going to stop everyone and make them restart, because there's nothing that kills me more than that Happy Birthday sung in a million different keys. Should be a crime. I should go to bed. Iron Man 2. I've seen it. Didn't get to see it in theater. This is the DVD of Iron Man 2, if that wasn't clear. I held it up pretty quick. Kind of featureless, that's a shame. I think there was might have been a Walmart exclusive or a limited run. I think there was a bigger edition at one point. It might be out of print. That's alright. There's a Jon Favreau commentary. He's interesting to listen to. I wanted to see Iron Man 2 before I saw Thor, because I knew there was a stinger in after the credits where that sets up the Thor movie, and because I'm just that big of a geek, I want to make sure I watch all the Marvel movies in order, because they're singular universe and build on each other. Pardon me. So I thought, I don't have Netflix, and I have the Wii, and the Wii does Netflix, so I'll get Netflix and I'll see if I can stream the movie, because it's free for the first month. So I got it. No Iron Man 2. I ended up getting it from one of those Blockbuster rental kiosks at the grocery store, and then saw Thor the next week and really enjoyed it. This video is boring. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Stupid glare. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Now you can tell what I'm holding. Let me see. There we go. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Isn't he cute? Except he's frowning, which he seems to do in all the American box arts. If you look at the American box art for Kirby, he always has this serious face. In the Japanese box arts, he's always happy. I don't know if whoever designs the packaging for, I guess it would be Nintendo, if they just think that Kirby needs a little edge here in America. He's pink puffball. Anyway, I haven't played this yet, but this game's a return to form for Kirby, I believe. The last few games have been a little different. Nintendo seems to like to use this franchise to try out new gaming concepts with. Kirby started out, he sucks. His big gimmick is he sucks in enemies, and or inhales enemies, and gains their power. So if he inhales an enemy with a sword, he has a sword. Inhales a flying enemy, he gets wings and flies. If that kind of thing. And last couple games, he hasn't had that ability. The last game, Kirby's Epic Yarn, which I thought was it was very cute. It was a lot of fun. It doesn't have, well, he's a loop of yarn, so he can't inhale anything. And then the recent DS game, Kirby something, I don't remember, but you have like 10 Kirbys on the screen at the same time, and it's like Mario March of the Minis or something like that. Basically, you're controlling a bunch of characters at the same time. You have to get them all through a level. But this game brings back the inhaling enemies and absorbing their powers, so this is the first Kirby game in a while that will definitely suck. Okay, hang on a sec. Big present. Oh, electric griddle. I inherited my griddle from my mom a decade plus ago, maybe longer. I don't know, it's been quite a while. So that's going to be nice to have for when I make my whole wheat pancakes. Yeah, let's see, what do I have left? Almost done. Saving the best for last. This, which you can barely see, is a 3-book Gan Wilson's 50 Years of Playboy cartoons. If you can see that a little bit. That's the kind of art style and joking that Gan Wilson does. I'm a big fan of his. In fact, if you've seen, the color just changed, and that's better. If you've seen my Zelda video, the book I'm reading in the middle of it is actually a collection of Gan Wilson cartoons. And I've always been a big fan, and I've had more Gan Wilson stuff on my Christmas list for quite a while, and I didn't even know this existed. It wasn't on Amazon the last time I looked, which was months and months ago, so this might be brand new. But my sister got this for me, and this is just my absolute favorite present of this year. So, thanks, Kelly. God, I had something else to say and I don't remember what it was. This is really awesome, so, thanks much. Shit.